Hi everyone, today's video is going to be an update on my on my Disney 101 makeup product collection, Blitz, project pan, and I'm so excited about it. If you don't know that, every single month I started this project pan. Let's start there because I absolutely love everything Disney. If you can't tell, I have a Mickey Mouse t-shirt Christmas thing on today because it's almost Christmas, and by almost I mean it's like 48 days away, so close. What I do is every single month I update y'all on what I've used up, and then I bring in 5 new items based on 5 Disney movies. So if I use up 0 products, I still bring in 5 items. So it's gotten to be a hefty project, and I'm going to keep this going until I completely use up what do I want to use up? 101 items, because it's a 101 project pan. So before today started, I had used up 22 items, which was great. That's a significant amount of products. I had yet to hit where I had actually used up 5 items before I brought in 5 items. So every month I have been increasing the actual number of items I'm panning until this month. Y'all, I have 7 empties. I'm so excited by that. That's the most empties I've had thus far in one update. So we're going. So now we're at 29 empties, but let me show you what I've used up. For the movie Summer Magic, I used up this Maybelline Dream BB Fresh 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. So this is completely empty. I used up for the movie Remember the Titans, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. There isn't really a stopper, but if you can look in there, you can see that it is empty. And I did try to sort upside down to see if maybe I could see like if there is something at the tippy top. It did not work. So I'm comfortable saying that's empty. For the movie The Black Cauldron, I used up the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This was my last setting spray, so I had to go buy a new one. Same thing actually for this BB cream. It was the last foundation product I owned, so I used it up and had to go buy a new foundation product because I am on a no-buy and I'm only buying new makeup or beauty items if I completely use up something else. For the movie Fantasia, I used up the Seche Vite top coat. Can you see that it is like all the way to the bottom? I couldn't reach it anymore and I'd have to hold it upside down, and it got to the point where it was so thick that as I put it on as a top coat, it was actually messing up my nail polish, which is not a good look. So I did go ahead and choose to say this was over. I'm completely fine with that. And I had to go buy a new top coat because it's the only top coat I had. So exciting that I'm using things up, but also it's like, girl, you're having to buy some makeup. Next, for the movie Fly High, I used up the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, completely gone. Happy to have this out of my collection because it would pill up on my skin like nothing else, and I don't really like that very much. I don't know who does, so that's gone. Next, for the movie The Secret World of Ariete, I used up the Maybelline Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Powder. It is completely used up. I'm very happy by that, but I did really love this powder. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 powders in my collection, so I cannot buy a new one. What if I could, I might buy this again because it's a good one. And for the last one, the movie The Rescue, I finished up my Givenchy Volume Disturbia mascara. It got to the point where it's just like not doing anything for my lashes anymore. And I noticed the other day my eyes were really itchy, and I think it might be because of this. I'm not sure. But it's just not something I play with. Like, you got 2 eyeballs. You got to keep them your whole life unless you do, like, some of the new really cool surgeries of, like, eye transplants and such. But I'd rather not have to do that. That's the goal, is to not do that. Ergo, I've decided it's time for this to go. Though the packaging is absolutely stunning. So, 7 empties. That means that even when I bring in 5 new items, I'm still at less items I'm panning than I was last month at the end of the video. So I'm just so pleased by that. I'm very proud of that progress. So now let's go ahead and go into the items I'm still panning before we bring in some new items. So first, we have for the movie Rushmore, the Besame Cosmetics Snow White Cream Blush. Here I am. This is my progress from last time. So I definitely can, I think you can see that I have gotten some good progress, like using up around this edge, like the middle, I mean. So the product is more to the edge. I'm very proud of that progress because, you know, progress. I like it. I just threw that at my computer. That wasn't so good, you know. Things happen and you throw makeup. I feel like every single video I throw something. Not intentionally. I don't have it. Might have an anger issue, but not about this. Next for the movie Howl's Moving Castle. I have to find my picture. There we are. Oh, now I have to find my product. I have, y'all, I lost, oh, I found it, it's fine. The Girlactik Beauty Chic Shine and Star Silver. So, neither of these products has changed in weight because I also weigh them, but there you go as a picture. So here we are. So you can see that up near the top, it has lost some product, and even over to the side a lot, like this side. I think that's pretty good. So I've been using it a lot. I use it as a cream highlighter. I am that person, I feel like this is really extra, but whatever. I am that person that does cream cheek products and then powder products over it every single day because I just find that it makes my powder products last so much longer. And I put on my makeup at around 7 every morning and get home around 6-ish. So I mean, that's 11 hours of wear every single day and sometimes more. So because of that, I'm like, I want my makeup to look nice. So there we go. I haven't been swatching. I'm just a mess. Today's Sunday and I took a nap because I've had a headache for like 2 days and I don't really know why. And I don't honestly enjoy having a headache for multiple days. So there's that blush, beautiful. But I have, so I took a nap and now I just feel like everything is kind of off. Plus I'm totally that person that feels guilty when I'm not doing work. So I was like, oh, you took a nap today instead of grading your discussions, because I have like 20 discussion sections of papers to grade for my students, but you know, it's life. Anyway, where are we? For the movie Hello again, I have the Epic Blend Hemp Raspberry Pomegranate Lip Balm. I keep marking this and it never stays. But this has lost a gram of product, and if we roll it all the way down, let's roll it all the way down. Oh wow, it just keeps on going, doesn't it? Y'all, I think we're almost finished because it's like, I want to say it's like to here. This might be gone next time. Can we roll it up? I'm afraid to roll it up because, you know, if you roll things up, it never rolls back down. Let's just try. All right, we got that much left. Rolled all the way up, that's what we got. I feel very confident in saying that that will probably be used up. Let me push it down a little. Oh, let me push it down a little more. There we go. This will probably be used up by next month, which is good. Another empty. Then I have, for the movie The Good Dinosaur, the Victoria's Secret Nail Lacquer in the shade Envied. This lost a gram as well, so it went from 51 to 50 grams. And if you look at my markings, I went from there to there. I just haven't like been in the mood to paint my nails. Honestly, I just never want to. So I haven't been doing it because I don't want to, and I don't feel like I should force myself to do things I don't want to do when they don't really give me a lot of benefit in my life. But I haven't painted today, and it's this color, and it's a beautiful shade. I really like it. I just haven't been feeling it, you know? But it is near the bottom, and it's getting harder and harder to use because it's very chunky down here, which I love me a chunky glitter. So I don't know. We'll see about that. Maybe I'll be like more inspired to paint my nails. I just cannot promise you anything. Then for the movie Ernest Scared Stupid, this product lost a gram. It's the Lorac Beauty and the Beast lip gloss in the shade True Beauty. It's a beauty. It's a nude lip gloss, which I don't know. I don't really like a nude lip very often. I know that I wear enough eyeshadow that I probably should wear a nude lip often, but I don't because I just don't really like it. I like a red lip. I like some impact. So there we go. There's that used in it. I still like it a lot. Yeah, it's a decent formula. And then for the movie Hot Lead and Cold Feet, I have my Urban Decay Ammo Palette. I haven't pulled it. I think today's the first day I've used this. I've got it on the inner half of my lid today. It's that shade Shattered, the one with a significant pan. This is where I was last month. So, you know, it's a little thinner up at the top of the pan. So that's good. It is harder and harder to use, but it's just like, this product doesn't have as much pigmentation as it once did. I think, if we're being honest, I think this palette's just getting very old. I've tried to use other shades in the palette, and they're just not as good as they once were. But I'm still using it. You know, you can see I built it up, but and you can see it. So that's good. There we go. And that weighs the same. Next, for the Avengers, I have my Guerlain Meteorites. These are the best product. I just love them so much. They smell scrumptious. And I drop them on the ground sometimes, which I feel like is a little gross, but I just put it back in there because I'm the only person that uses it, and my sister when I do her makeup. But she also has dogs, so she doesn't really care. So there we are. This has lost 2 grams. I use them every single day, and I cannot recommend them enough. You get a ton of product, 25 grams of product in here, which is a significant amount. It really is. And you know, I just think it just makes you look slightly ethereal. Ethereal is the word I was trying to say. You know, where you go from like, oh, here's just my normal, like, kind of dull skin, and then you put it on, you're like, wow, I'm a fairy, thank you. I love it. I think they're great. And I've had them for over 2 years, and I use them, like, literally every day, and they're still going strong. So I do feel like they're real expensive, but they last you. And like I said, that did lose 2 grams. So then for the movie Real Steel, I have the Pacifica liner in gunmetal. I would show y'all where my progress is on my little sheet of paper, except for I didn't make any progress. I don't really like this. It's a beautiful shade. It is. It's stunning. But it just, like, doesn't, like, you put it on your lid and on your inner, what is this called? Your inner rim. And, like, you'll blink and then it's all gone. And so I don't like that. But there it is. I think this is actually my weekly product pan item this week. So that means I have to use it every day this week. So maybe in using it every day, I'll play with it and find some new ways to get some use out of it. But I have it on today, you know. I say that, and because whenever I do updates, I like to put all of the makeup on my face, which is why my eyeshadow, I'm just not sure about it. It's not a look I'd usually do, but I'm doing it right now because it's got all the eyeshadows I need. So, you know, I've used it once this month, which isn't great. You know, at one use a month, this might last me 40 years or so. So hopefully we can increase that usage. Next, for the movie Race to Witch Mountain, I have this Urban Decay Heavy Metal liner in the shade AC/DC. I love this thing. I have it on right there, and I just think that is a stunning look. I've worn it 5 or 6 times this month, and it hasn't, I can't mark it any different. It's still at the exact same spot, and it hasn't changed its weight. So I do wear this a lot because I just like it, and I felt like, especially for Halloween, you might as well have some glitter on your eyelids, right? There it is. Stunning. It's perfect. I would like to own all of these. Kanga is barking at who knows what. She likes to bark. I think she just likes her voice. I would like to tell you I have control over my dog, but I would just be lying to you. She's just barking. I can't tell you why. Kanga Noel? She won't stop. She'll stop for like 3 seconds and then keep going. But I at least like to let her know, like, hello, I'm here. I hear you. You're annoying me. Next, for the movie 3 Men and a Baby, I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And I have this shade White Peach, which has a little bit of a dip in it. I use this as a brow bone highlight, and I put a highlight down the center of my nose. But with my weekly product, it's got like a little bit of a satiny finish. With my weekly product pan series, if I draw an item, a shadow palette that has white in it, then I use that instead. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't gotten as much use as I might like in a perfect world. There's a comparison photo. There's not much difference, honestly. Once you get some pan, I feel like you can really see the difference, but until then you can't so much. But I'm trying, y'all. Then, for the movie Apocalypto, I have this Milani High Speed Fast Dry Nail Lacquer in the shade Black Swift. I can make a little bit of difference. It's a black shade. I've got it on my middle finger. And it's fine. It's a nice black, honestly. It's really shiny and pretty, so I don't really have a complaint about it. But we are getting... Oh, hello, Kanga. Well, hello, ma'am. She went to the vet. I don't know if I've already told y'all, but I'll tell you again. She went to the vet on a week ago, and I told them that she was 11 and a half, and they said they thought she was 5 years old. She's just doing so well. She's my child. Hello, Hippocampus. You're also doing very well. They just haven't had any love or attention all day long. This is real life. You know, I do get complaints, we'll call them that, about me not editing my videos, because if you don't know, I never edit any of my videos. It's just like I'm popping a squat. Hippocampus, I really don't feel like they need that angle of you. And I go, and you know, this is just real life. I've got 2 dogs, and they love me, and I love them back. Look at Hippo's jacket. We got this at a fall festival in a neighboring city. I don't need your tongue. Thank you, buddy. And it's so warm, and if you try to take it off of him, he'll be like, girl, no thank you. Oh, that's my fantasy. Is Juju doing well? Oh, good. He's definitely playing. I'm playing against one of my cousins. I'm the only girl in the fantasy team, and I am in first place right now, and I feel like I have to keep it. So let's just keep going with the actual update, shall we? We shall. For the movie Tombstone, I have the Orly Gel Bonder Base Coat. I couldn't really make a line of progress, and it hasn't changed. No, it hasn't changed in weight, but I use it every time I put it on my nail polish, so that's something. Next, for the movie D2, The Mighty Ducks, I have this Stila Stay All Day waterproof eyeliner. I have that on with this. I just think that glitter look is really nice. I might do that again soon. This is a fine eyeliner. I mean, it works well. It is getting lower. I can tell, like when I do a wing, I have to go over it quite a few times, but it is still working. It's not to the point where it's like I can't really get one. So I'm keeping it in here. But I wear a wing liner multiple times a week. Well, at least once a week. So we'll see about that. Then we have Johnny Tremaine, and for that I have this shade in my Alice Through the Looking Glass eyeshadow palette. The shade is Hatter, and that's what I have on my outer corner today. Okay, Derrick Henry. Oh, good. He just got a touchdown and 68 yards. That would be 12.8 points. Thank you very much, Derrick Henry. I'll put that on silent now, but just so y'all are up to date with my fantasy team. Derrick Henry, doing well. Juju Smith, playing, if you'd like to know. My fantasy name is The Walrus, Juju Kachu. I'm very pleased with that. There's that green eyeshadow. It's a great shade. I love it. So that's there. Oh, let's do a photo comparison. You know, I just got so excited about Derrick Henry that I forgot about my makeup. Oh. It went down on my computer. It's fine. I do want to say that pan has increased in size. Can we agree on that? Just a smidgen. So, you know, I use it a lot. I love this green eyeshadow. It's probably one of my favorites, so. But it's going to take me forever to use up. I think we can all agree. For the movie House Guest, I have the Giorgio Armani A Contour. This has not lost any weight, has it? No, it still weighs 30 grams. And I like it a lot. You know, I have it on today. It is getting to where it's harder and harder to get out, which makes me feel like sooner rather than later it will be used up. But we shall see. Then I have the next one is for the movie Ghosts of the Abyss, and I have this Model Co lip liner. I do wear this every day. You can see we've made some nice progress from there to there. I would say that's good progress. Oh yeah, see, this little end cap I think is used to keep the pencil dry, but it spins, so it's hard to sharpen, but maybe I can just take it off. Maybe that's what I'll do, but I'm getting close. Maybe next month it'll be gone. Maybe 2 months, but it'll be gone relatively soon. And that hasn't lost any weight. For the movie Babes in Toyland, I did Kanga. Baby, you're sitting on some of my products. Here we are. Oh gosh, Hippo. Yes, let's not give Kanga any attention or love. I don't know where. There it is. I'm sorry. I've got 2 dogs sitting on my products, which isn't helpful. I have the Mally Evercutter Water Stick in Goldstone. You can see I have made some nice progress. I love this. I love these products. I'm using another one a lot too, because if I'm not using a gold look, I won't use this one, or a look that I think gold would be pretty under, but I love this. I cannot recommend these highly enough. They're my favorite cream eyeshadows. For the movie Peter Pan, I have the Marsk Mineral Eyeshadow. Let me just move all of those so we don't disturb Kanga. In the shade Vanilla Frosting. I have this on my inner corner, and I think it's probably one of the best inner corner highlights you can buy. I do. I just love it. There we go. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. So that hasn't lost any weight, I don't think. No, it hasn't, but I'm working on it, you know, and I wear it a lot. Next for the movie, Kanga, baby girl, we don't need it. We don't. For the movie Freaky Friday, I have the shade from my Minnie's Golden Color palette. The shade is Miss Minnie, which is right here. Can y'all appreciate? Yeah, okay, you can see. There's a pretty big dip in here. I don't know how long it takes to hit pan on these shadows. Kanga is just gonna bark, and I'm sorry if you hate that, but she's just going to. Yeah, I don't think you can really tell that the dip is bigger, but it is. When I was a zombie, I used this as blood. And I've used it a lot over the Halloween season, and now that it's Christmas time, because it is. I've used it a lot today. It's in my crease. I think you could probably tell that. I love it. It's a great shade. So there we go. I'm using it. Maybe I'll have pan on it next time. That would be exciting. But it hasn't lost any weight. Next, for the movie Snow White, I have the Besame Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Sneezy. I have it on today under that lip gloss. It's a beautiful lipstick, and you can see I've gotten some use out of it. I really have. We're down here, so there to there. I think that's pretty good. I like it. It can look a little patchy, but that's fine. And at the end of the day, it gets a little bit drying, but I do really like it. And this little baby, I would love to see gone before the end of the year, but I don't know if that's realistic, but soon. You know, we're making progress on it. So next we have the movie I'll Be Home for Christmas, and for that I have the Sally Hansen Insta Dry Nail Polish in the shade Wind Up. I went from there to there, so not a lot. It's right here. It's darker than I thought. I thought it'd be more of like a bright shiny red, but it's more of like a browny red with some sparkle, but that's okay. We're working on it. So, I don't know why this is up here. It should go down here. Next, we have, for the movie Barfi, still don't know what that is, my Ulta Beauty Brow Tint. This was almost gone, and so I took the stopper out of it, and now it's not almost gone. We've got a ton of product in here still, so this will probably last me a while longer, but I did take the stopper out, so that's an update. And now it's getting a little, I feel like I have too much in my brows, which I don't love. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to play with it. Kanga, what are you trying to eat? She's trying to eat my chapstick. You may not eat my chapstick, Kanga. You may not. What are you going to do? I don't know. Love them. For the movie Guardians of the Galaxy, I have this beautiful palette for the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean palette. And I have the shade Fortune right here, which, again, I don't think from the comparison photo you can really see a difference. Maybe a slight difference. I have been using it. And I like to mix it also with this pink shade. If I want like a pinky highlight, I mix these two together. It's a really beautiful highlight. I have it on today. I wouldn't call it subtle by any means, but it does just blend out to where it's not, I don't feel like too icy, so I like it a lot. Then for the movie Charlie and the Lonesome Cougar, somebody reminded me that cougars don't have spots, and I said that last time, which is embarrassing, especially considering I do have a bachelor's degree in zoology. But everyone makes mistakes, y'all. Sorry. I'm so sorry. For the Lorac Tale as Old as Time palette, I have this shade Swept Up, which is the black. I have it on my lower lash line today. I wore it, again, a lot with it being Halloween time. I don't know if you can even see a difference, really. Maybe a little bit more pan. That's a terrible photo, isn't it? It is. So a little bit more pan. Something. And then I have, for the movie Chicken Little, the ColourPop Crim Gel Liner in the shade Exit. And that went from there to there. So that did make some progress. I use this as a base for my inner corner highlight every time. So we'll see. And then it's over there. I can see it. I'm just going to crawl. Hold 1 second. For the movie Cars 2, I have this bronzer. Sorry, I forgot it over there. It's the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze in the shade Tantric, and I have made some good progress on this. It is a warm tone bronzer, so I don't love it, but it works. And y'all, look at that progress. Significant, very significant. Maybe 2 months and I'll have this out of my collection. So maybe by the end of the year I can have a bronzer used up, which would be lovely. All right, I feel like this has been a crazy, crazy thing, but now we're gonna draw 5 more items. So I'm going to my list of every Disney movie. There are currently 746 on there. And these do include movies. This is the D23 website. You can look down below for a link. These do include movies that Disney didn't make, but they bought. And I know some people don't like that, but I didn't make the list. I just go by it. So let's generate a new number, 138. Okay, yeah, can we go? There we are. Right there. 138 is the movie The North Avenue Irregulars, a classic. I swear I've known like 3 of these movies. Okay, Irregular, North Avenue. North reminds me of the sky. Okay, there we go. North is up, which it's geographically up. It's not like up in the sky, but that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of the sky. So I thought maybe I'll use something that's blue or white because of clouds. And so I think I'll go, let me reach up here, with this Essie Gel Strength top coat. It's the only top coat I have, so I use it anyway. I like to try to include some products that I kind of already use so I can track my progress. So there we go. We'll play with that and see what happens. That's item number 1. For item number 2, let's generate a new number, 75. And that is those Callaways. Oh, Kanga's licking my phone. Kanga, you have food in your bowl. You do. Those Callaways, that means nothing to me. Callaway Gardens is a thing in Georgia. And it's where I took my senior pictures. So maybe they're really beautiful and, okay, that's what we'll do. Callaway Gardens is what we're gonna go with because I have no idea. And they're, you know, a garden, so it's got a lot of green. So I'm gonna try to use up my NYX HD Studio Concealer. It's a green concealer. I wear a green concealer every day. There we go. So I'll play with this and try to get some use out of it and hopefully use it up soon. That's it. So next, we'll generate a new one, 186, which is the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I do know this movie. I don't have any of the Jessica Rabbit collection, though I know it came out. Roger Rabbit is a white bunny rabbit, so I'm actually gonna use this. This is the RCMA, the original no color powder. And y'all, it's up to here. It's at the very tippity top. This is a huge powder. I want to say it's got, yeah, 3 ounces, which this is 2.5 ounces. No, it's not. Whoa, this is not even an ounce. And it's 25 grams. So this is close to 100 grams of product is what I would have to guess. It doesn't have the grams in it. So it'll last me, I don't know, 45 years or so. But I'm going to try to use it up. I hate this packaging like everybody does, but I don't have anything to depot it into. I could. Maybe I could put it into this. Except for this sifter doesn't come out. I tried. It wouldn't come out. So I don't know. I'll think about that. But I'm using this up. The next item, let's draw a new one. 405. All right. 405 is the movie The Horse Whisperer, which was a Touchstone movie. All right, horses are brown. Typically. They're not typically. They can be any color. That's just the first color I think of. Okay. So they have black manes. I don't know. I'm thinking of like a Palomino horse. I don't know why. That's just the first thing that came into my mind. So what are you going to do for a horse product? I don't know. Maybe Okay, this is a stretch. We're all comfortable with that. I hope I'm comfortable with that. So, when you're riding a horse, you'll get sweaty. Yeah, we can all agree with that. And so I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Hydrating Setting Spray. So even when you're sweaty, your makeup doesn't go away. It'll keep your makeup on when you're riding a horse. You're welcome. I have no idea. Sometimes it's very hard to gain connections. And then the last product is 221. Or the last movie. We'll see what product we're going to use with that. Kanga Hush, baby girl. 221 is the movie it's from 1991, and it's the movie Run. Alright, so we've already done sweating. Why don't we just stay on that? So if you're sweating, you want your makeup to last. And I don't go running, but I have recently got a foundation that lasts so well, I think it might even last through a run. And that would be this guy. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. It's the only foundation I own. And it's beautiful, and it's not posted yet. I'm gonna have a review on this really, really soon. I love it. So, for Run, we'll have this foundation. So those are my new 5 items. I've got 7 empties, which again, I'm just so excited about. This video was a little bit all over the place, but hopefully you're just used to that being on my channel and you're okay with it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. And I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.